Hey everybody, Raven here, and welcome to the live nickel box hunt with Extreme Industream giveaway. Hope you all are doing well tonight. I see we have quite a few people hanging out already. We have Invisible River Ranch, Doug Wagner, Zombie Fighter, Eric A, Create Craft, Silver Wishes, Bombay Sapphire, Woody Stennett. How you doing? Johnny T, Happy Bears, Corey B, and Fleabag, Rogue Glido 8, Dragon Silver Keeper, John Lucas Coin Silver, Teacher 1388, Dan D. Antonellis, T. Jones, Joe M, Herman Orquiz. How you doing, Herman? Mike Schleiz. We're going to do an early bird giveaway, and then we will start the box search and have some fun just hanging out, talking about the show that I was just at in Enid. It was a good time. Met some really nice people there. And, got back home about a little over an hour ago, like an hour and 20 minutes. What's up, Chapo52, Kevin Katowski, Metallic Silver Skull, J Money, Against an Army of Shadows. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let me turn that on. Hold on. I'm going to turn on the other bot real quick. Glad everybody's doing good. Sparky406, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Lori Camarista, Bill Driscoll, John Lucas, what's new? Dan Root, J Money, how you doing? All right, let's turn on the other stuff here. Give me a second. We have scripts. So there'll be games on so that you guys have something to have fun with. We got the heist, the duel, and the boss battle. All right, all the games are on so you guys can have fun with that. And yeah, it was a really cool show. It was about 2 hours, a little like 2 hours and 15 minutes away. I'm a little tired, so sorry I don't have the super energy that I normally have. Guys, J-Dog with a super chat says, better call somebody, brother. 27 days until WrestleMania, day 1 of 2 days. J-Dog loves that WrestleMania. Jammin' Maki's here, Hunter Boucher, the Cracker Stacker. How you doing, guys? Good to see every single one of you. Dejo Manet's Ministries for Jesus. Canadian Ryan, good to see you. And like always, what we're going to do is we're going to go through this box of nickels that I have right here. It is a circulated box, which is good. Joe M, 1 year as a Copper Falcon and loving every minute of it. We're going to go through this box, and if we find anything cool, we'll add to the end of stream to make it more extreme. If we go through 10 rolls and we don't find anything, we'll still add something new. And the starter item on the night is a 2021 American Silver Eagle, uncirculated. This one is West Point. There's a certificate of authenticity. And right there, West Point minted. So that's one of the more desirable ones to get when it comes to Silver Eagles. All right, guys. Let's do the early bird giveaway. I'm going to turn on the night bot for everyone. And we'll get this party started. What's up, Dan? More collectors or more stackers at the event? Dan Root, that was a pretty even group of people, to be honest. Milestones seem to take longer now. Eric A, 20 months as a Silver Hawk. Holy cow. Time's flying by. What's up, Peter Bowes? I think at this show it was a even distribution of stackers and numismatic people. We had a guy coming in trying to find stamps, which was interesting. Mark S., how you doing? Ronald Rockamore, Captain Vic, Daryl USA, Scorpio, Douglas Mandulis, how you doing? Michael LaFew, MR, What's new? Gary S. Ricky the Scawny. Looking forward to a nap. Yeah. I am a little tired, guys. Bigfoot is here, but I promised the other day that I would do this. I would go live. We would hunt a box and give away some cool stuff along the way. So whoever wins the early bird, you have a choice between a Canadian silver dollar, a 1 ounce copper round, or a 1969 40% silver. Or, let's see here. Or a 1968 proof set. And then we'll go from there. Good luck, everybody. Deja says, I'm wishing for Raven nice sales on each item. May this be a great auction. Sold. Deja, tonight I'm just doing a box hunt and giveaway, my friend. I appreciate that, though. That is very nice of you. David Canham says, Canham for the win. Right on. Did you pick up some goodies? J-Dog, I picked up some really cool currency. Some for auction, some for deep stack. What's up, Savvy Stacker? I got some proof silver eagles that are pretty nice. I picked up a couple nice coins. I picked up some mint sets, year mint sets in the Whitman plastic holders. I picked up some giveaway stuff. And I got some really cool artwork, too. Any choppers? No choppers. Actually, Joe M., I do have one. I have one real left that's got chop marks on it that I was thinking about putting into the next auction that we have. So pretty cool. Guys, Invisible River Ranch with a $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. All right, let's see who the winner is in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Peter Bowes with another win, guys. Holy cow. Peter, which one do you want, my friend? Let me turn off Nightbot. Do you want the Canadian, the proof set, the copper, or the 40% silver? What's up, Kason 2006? How you doing, my friend? Yep, Peter's been on a winning streak here. So let's see what he says. He wants the Canadian dollar. All right. Let me put this in an envelope for him. And we will get started on the search. And so all the other stuff that you see sitting there is going to go into the Industream to make it more extreme. And of course, I'm missing my marker. All right, I'll use my trusty pen here. What's up, Emil? All right, so Peter with the win. I'll put that right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, everything you see right here, the 2021 Silver Eagle, the 40%, the copper, and this is a really nice 68 proof set that's got some cameo to it. That's going to go into the Industream box. We'll open this up, throw it all in here. Like I said, every 10th roll, if we don't find anything, we'll add something from this stack of stuff that I have here. There's copper, there's a hobo nickel, there's a proof 70 with cameo, there's some 40%ers. You know, something to have fun and give something back to you guys. And hopefully we find some good stuff. So here's the box. And we're going to focus this in a little bit better. And there are some promising looking enders. Like right here. This one here looks interesting. That looks dark. We might have a war nickel ender. What's up, Rockzilla? How you doing, brother? All right, let me get this open properly. Ooh. All right. Well, now it's flipped over. But, guys. No way. Look at that. Let me get it to focus. We got a war nickel ender, guys. Look at that. The Philly mint mark right there. So we already know there's one war nickel. And let me turn these over because I know I saw another one that looked promising. Let me see if I can. We'll just start from here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this right here. We're gonna back this out just a little bit so that we're not so close, so that we can see the whole box. All right, there's the whole box. There's the war nickel ender. I'm gonna move this war nickel ender because that's the first thing we found already, which is unbelievable. And what the heck happened here? Oh no, this is not cool. Hold on, let's see if I can. I don't know what I pressed, but I can't make this smaller. Let's see, view. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't know what I've done here. Hold on a second. If I can... I've literally, I pressed something that made the screen bigger, and I am having a hard time finding my my other stuff here. So let's see here. Huh. Okay, that doesn't work. I can't believe I did this. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I got one of them to work right. That was Alt Escape. Oh, darn it. All right, for some reason I can't seem to fix the darn screen the right way. Call Seeker. Yeah, you know, my night Streamlabs is acting weird here. Let me do this, guys. I'm going to... Let me see. Oh, this is weird. I'm going to restart this real quick. No, I don't want to do that. Right-click the top of the window, exit full screen. Okay, cool. It's not, I don't see where to do exit full screen. It's not letting me do that. I'm right-clicking it, and close that. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. This is frustrating. Nope. that wasn't good. Hold on. All right. Try F11. Let's try that. Let me go back there. Ah! Yay! Cool, we got it fixed. I apologize, everybody. And you know what? For wasting everybody's time, I'm going to throw in a bonus already. We're going to add a 69 40%er into the mix. So we have the one ender of a war nickel already. We're going to turn over all of these because we did have some promising enders on the other side. And then we will start the hunt. I'm really excited about this box because it's not often that you see a war nickel ender. What's up, Perry Custom Cards? How you doing, brother? I just used the plug, says Coin Silver. Yeah, I'm the problem, that's for sure. I need to know how to use my equipment better, guys. There's some nice looking, promising enders I'm looking on here as far as looking like older silver, or not older silver, but just older nickel in general. I want to see if we have any more enders because that silver one, we're already going to add something to the end of stream to make it more extreme for that. I can't see the date on that. And so hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm glad we got it fixed. Thank you, Mud Swat, for saying F11. What's up, Rich Fontaine? Rich, we've already got a Ender War Nickel, brother, on the box, which is pretty darn cool. Now I'm just looking to see if we have anything else that's promising or that's obvious. And if we do, we'll open them together. And we'll go from there. All right. So hopefully you guys, if you ever get a chance and you're out this way, go to the Enid Coin Show. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to be in Texas next weekend, and for a one-day show. You can find it on CoinZip. I keep messing up the date. There's a war nickel right there, Mud Swat. We already showed that earlier. That's got a P mint mark. And I thought we had a promising one here, but nope, that's not a war nickel. It looks like one, but it's not. Alrighty. So we're going to add cool stuff throughout the night. I'm almost through this. There's some really old looking nickels on the ends here, guys. So this box is pretty promising looking. Trying to see if I can get a date here. That almost looks like war. That looks old, so I'm going to put this one. I'm going to put this up here just because it looks older. And then we'll go from there. Good to see everybody in the nest. We've got 80 people hanging out. We already found a war nickel ender, so we know there's silver in the box at least. It would be nice to find some buffalo nickels or some other stuff in here as well. But as the night goes on, you just never know what we'll add. All right, so we're going to get started with the war nickel one and see what we got here. All right. Start this off. Let me put those there. We got the war nickel, so that's pretty darn cool. Show that up front right there. And of course, it doesn't want to focus in the way it should. It's supposed to be able to focus on everything, but I think because this is so scooted up, let's go like this, and that'll help do the focus right there. So we got the war nickel already off the bat. And because of that, we're going to add a 1966 40%er into the end of stream. And since we found something, we don't have to add anything at the end of the 10 rolls. But if we go through 10 rolls and we don't find anything, we'll add to the end of stream to make it more extreme as well. And I need a box to put empty nickel. Oh, there we go. Box for nickels right there. And these hands are going to get dirty. All right. And when I find something cool, I'll pull it aside and show you guys. For the most part, I'm just looking through here. Hopefully get some goodies. And I got to see what you guys are saying in chat. That's a good year, says Don. It's the new unfocusing camera. Yeah, well, you know, it's set up for certain shots, and I probably need to talk to Seeker to see if we can. Oh, we got our first in the 50s in 1959. Not too shabby. And that's it on the first roll. We'll go into roll number 2. Matter of fact, we'll turn on the invisible scope real quick and show you guys the war nickel up front. Boom, right there, 1943 with the Philly. And then we have the 1959. It's in okay shape. And that is a Denver. All right. We'll get into roll number 2 here. We already added something to the end of streams, so that's pretty cool. We love being able to give stuff to everybody. And I don't see anything really obvious here. Here's something that's a little darker. Nope, just an 82. It's amazing sometimes when you're looking at nickels. Hopefully you guys can see the dates a little bit with this now. That's just an 85 with some nice toning. What's up, Against Army of Shadows? Good to see you, brother. Good to see Jesse O. Sammy Blankenship. What's up, Sammy? How you doing? Look at that. We got a weirdly struck one right there. But it is only in 1992. It's a little off-center, but not enough to really make a difference. But kind of a cool find either way. A lot of moderns in here too. But I'm hoping that the box continues to give us more silver, because that'd be pretty darn cool. What's up, Mike O'Brien? How you doing, brother? Oh, we got another from the 50s, 1958. So we're going to put that on the pile right there. And you know what? I'm going to move this box over like this so that that's not the main focus. Let's see if this makes it better. I'm still kind of developing the whole idea of doing this. What's up, Chris Pickle Pants? That's an interesting name. All right. So hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. The show was really fun. A lot of great people. Got some good deals. One of my guys that watches the show named Larry, he came out and hung out, and it was a pretty cool time. We got a 1954. So far, this box is not doing too shabby, guys. And it looks like a Denver mint. So we got 4 finds, 1 silver off the bat, which was the ender. And we'll go through the 10 rolls. We already added something for the find. But each time we go through 10 rolls, if we have something where we don't find any silver or anything, we'll add something else to the end of stream to make it more extreme. If you just got here, we started off with a 2021 Silver Eagle, and it's a West Point mint, so it's a nicer of the mints that put out. If we find a 2009 nickel, we'll add something to the end of stream for that as well. If we find a Buffalo or we find another silver, any cool finds, we'll add something to the end of stream. So we're really, you know, the hope is that we find good stuff. If it's just common date stuff like in the 50s and whatnot, then, you know, we're not going to add anything. But if we find special stuff, we will. All right. A lot of modern ones here. Nothing too special. All right. Next roll, we're on to roll number 4. What's up, 949? Sorry, guys, I'm missing some of the chat. I apologize. When you're roll hunting, it's a little bit harder versus when you're doing an auction to pay attention to all the chat that's going on. So if you said something and I didn't respond, I apologize. What else is up? Oh, I bought some really nice currency at the show that I was happy with. Bought a couple of the 2023 reverse proof Morgan and peace dollar sets. Was really surprised to see them there. Matter of fact, what kind of blew my mind, one of the local shops, guys, is selling the reverse proof Morgan and peace dollar set for $400 a set. $400. I was absolutely shocked, and at first, you know, when I was told that they wanted $315 for, you know, to sell it to a dealer, I was like, what? You know, that's kind of high. But I guess the shop's getting $400 from the public for them, which is new to me, you know. All right, next roll up. Oh, we got something that looks like it could be promising. That one right there. Hopefully it's a war nickel so we can add more. Nope, it's a 2001. It's just dark. Wow. That looked promising for a second there. But yeah, can you guys believe that? $400 for a set that originally sold for $185, and I saw them on eBay for like $235, $240, but I didn't see anything close to that, you know. We got a 64 galore. I was double checking the date just in case my eyes are playing tricks on me. Dirty, dirty, says Eric A. You know, but here's the thing. Retail shops, guys, they do have overhead and everything to cover. So it's kind of hard to fault them for trying to make the money that they need to make to pay their bills, you know. It's kind of unfortunate in some ways, but that's kind of, I guess, you know, the market of what's going on out there. I would hope that, oh, just a 61. I thought we were going to get something in the 50s there. But what do you do, you know? All right, we're on to roll number 6. Next roll, we got a 1954. And it looks like, I don't see a mint mark. I could be, oh, it's a Denver mint mark. So that's 254s. Matter of fact, as we find stuff, we'll put them to the side. Teacher, it's good to have a night off here and there, bro. You can talk to everybody in chat. Yep, nobody's making them buy it, that's for sure. That's a true statement, you know. And like I said, you really can't blame people for selling things the way that they need to. Like, honestly, I don't know how much, you know, the guy bought the sets for. Maybe he way overpaid and feels that that's the only way to do all right, you know. But I was shocked when I heard that, you know, retail was going for $400 in a shop, but none of the other shops have them in stock either. So sometimes when the person in town is the only game going on, you know, prices can be all over the board with that kind of stuff, because you seriously don't know what is what the availability is of some. There's some shops that always charge more, some that always charge less. What's up, Eunice Torres? How you doing? What's up, Mustang Dave? Good to see you, brother. All right, next roll number 6. Roll number 7. And after each of the 10, we'll go through what we found in the 10 rolls. So far, we got the one war nickel, so we got silver, and we added something to the box for that. And I'm hoping we find more silver or a buffalo nickel. V-nickel would be awesome. Ooh, look at that, guys. That one's got some pretty toning. That's kind of cool. It is a 1995 Denver. We'll put that one there because I think that's a nice looking coin. What's up, Old Bell? Rockzilla, how you doing? If you guys have any questions and I miss them, just repost. Eventually I'll look up. What's up, Cassie Hall? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Rick K. Find me neat stuff, he says. Heck yeah. All right. All right, so lot number... I keep saying lot. I am so used to auctions. All right, roll number 8. That 95 looks like it was in a fire, says Eric. Yeah, it's pretty cool, though. I like the toning on it. I love toned stuff, you know. You can't go wrong. I bought some really nice currency at the show. I bought some really cool artwork of... there's a guy that does... I've got the reverse of a Walker. I got a Morgan dollar, a 2-cent piece, and a couple other pictures that he drew that are really, really neat. And I'll have to share them in a video with you guys. Because I think that's pretty epic. Here's a 2021 with some color to it, but nothing. Man, I'm dropping left and right. Mr. Butterfingers over here. Silver rules. Yes, I like silver, says freaking awesome. What's up, freaking awesome? How you doing, brother? And I know this isn't as exciting as some of the other stuff we do, so bear with me. Auction off the box, 1 nickel at a time. How about that, says Eric A. No. J-Dog thinks 1 or 2 buffaloes is going to roam out of the rolls. That'd be nice. I'm thinking we might get some more war nickel action because we did have that ender, which is really cool. It's been a long time since I've found a war nickel ender. And we'll do a recap after roll number 10, which is after this one, to see what we have so far in finds. And then we will move on to the next 10. You guys are amazing. We've been at this for 30 minutes already. 5 of that was me trying to figure out how I messed up my screen. There's a nice 2005. Now, if you guys are doing nickel hunts, the 2005 Buffalo has a really cool die crack that they call the Speared Buffalo. If you can find that one in nice condition, they're worth quite a bit of cash. So that's something to keep your eyes out for. I have a neighbor in the ski race, says 949. All right. And one does drag racing. Nice. What's up, Chris G? How you doing, brother? All right. Next roll up. Okay. If I keep dropping more nickels, we're going to have to come up with something for dropping the nickels. It's like I have unsteady hands. There's a 64, another 64. It's amazing how many 64s you'll find in a box searching through nickels from time to time. You know, I've always been surprised. What's up, Chuck Stacks? How you doing, brother? I'm going to sell most of my coin collection and stick with paper money. Wow, Perry. Why is that, brother? Currency is more volatile in the sense that, you know, I was out of currency for a while because I had a dream that my kids, I woke up to them throwing what I thought was confetti in the air, and it was shredded up dollar bills. And I woke up panicked. I was like, no! So I sold all my really good currency. The only really super cool one that I have is the Indian chief in the background of my videos. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have the 1942 Philly Silver War nickel. We have the 1958 Denver. We have the 59, and we have two 54s plus the toner. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to put them there. The cool ones and interesting finds we'll put up top. All right, so now we're going to get into the second row. And I'm really, what's up, Asita Silver? I'm really hoping we find some silver. And if we don't, we'll still add something at the end of the 10 rolls, because we want to have the end of stream be an extreme giveaway. So there'll be some cool stuff in there. You know, not as many ounces of silver like we do on regular stuff, but hey, it's all free. We did an early bird giveaway. We've added some stuff already. I added an extra 40%er because I was stuck in the big screen, but now I know how to fix that thanks to Mud Swat. I appreciate it. A lot of those Buffalo, the statehood nickels are in here, I've seen. There's some cool varieties there. All right, roll number 11. Nothing exciting. What's up, Jim Shank? Got 2 star notes in my change today. One is well circulated. Nice change of hands. I got some really nice silver certificates. I got a note today that is a orange seal. And I know I've only seen those once before. I don't know, you know, I know a lot about currency, but I don't remember what the orange seal is about. I need to do some research on that one, but that thing is pretty cool. Got a 1961. We only keep stuff aside from 59 and older. How do you get your money back after going through the box if I give it a try? So, Deja, what I do is I have a bank that has a coin roll, a coin counter, and I throw it in there, and, you know, it takes a day or two for them to give me credit. And I have, like, regular nickels sitting to the side. So let's say out of this, if I was to pull all this out, I would put back the nickels that I took out with you know, enough nickels to make it $100 again. Some people actually, believe it or not, take their stuff to Coinstar, but Coinstar charges between 8 and 10%, which that's kind of high, you know, if you're losing, you know, $10 a box. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but so, you know, I try to make sure that the bank I go to will accept them. Some banks won't accept them unless you re-roll them yourself. And then, you know, you have to be put on the list to basically know that you're not going to short the rolls or anything like that. But they don't really check the rolls, because who's really going to try to rip off a nickel here and there, you know? That's pretty bad if you do that, because that's fraud to a bank, which has some pretty hefty ramifications, you know. All right, so far in the first 3 rolls, we have not found anything to set aside. Don't fret. If we don't find anything, we will still add something to the end of stream extreme giveaway, guys. And I see we have about 80 people hanging out in the nest. That is awesome of you guys. Unless you use Amazon credit, then you get full value, but who wants to do that, says Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 98 likes on the night already. Very cool. We get to 100, we'll add something to the end of stream as well. We always reward for getting the love on the channel, because that means a lot. It helps the channel and the algorithm when we go live, that it'll suggest it to other people that may have not ever seen the channel before. It looks like tonight we're not getting bombarded with the commercials, so that's a good thing. The other night, Thursday night, was ridiculous. People were complaining that, you know, they're getting all sorts of advertisements and sent to even other people's channels. And sometimes there's some weird things that happen. Rogue Glide, 6 months as a platinum penguin, says time flies. It really does, man. It really does. And thank you, Rogue Glide. I appreciate your support. All right, next roll. Man, you know, I thought with us having that ender that we were going to have, you know, a impressive box. So far, the first 10 rolls were nice and it produced stuff, but we've been through now. We're on roll number 5 on this second set and have not found anything. Sean Bowden, 10-month Copper Falcon. Great channel, Raven. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Sean. And I'm hoping we get something good here. Come on, we need some silver. We need a buffalo. I want to be adding stuff, you know. I'm dropping more stuff. I kind of was hoping we'd get, you know, like 5 or 6 silvers in here, or at least some buffaloes in the action, because when we get a good find, like a buffalo, a silver war nickel, or the elusive V nickel, we would add something there. Or if I find a 2009, because the 2009s are actually harder to find than war nickels. Silent Stacker 63, good seeing you and visiting at the coin show today. Like I said, love the nickels. Right on, Silent Stacker. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. All right, next item up, guys. And that was a cool thing about the show in Enid. I got to meet a lot of really nice people, made some new connections, and gave out stickers. And, you know, so you might see some new names like Silent Stacker 63 there. What's up, Jesse Kruckenberg? Flying Dutchman. What's up, Brother Dutch? Good to see you, brother. But yeah, so far, just the war nickel and some ones from the 50s in the first 10. But like I said, don't fret. We will add more stuff to the box. Guys, we got 105 likes on the night. We're going to add a 1969 40% silver to the end of stream to make it more extreme. We get to 125, we'll add again, and so on, just like we do for the regular streams. You know me, I like to give stuff away and have fun, you know. I started to find 2009 P nickels in my boxes. Nice, Silver Chupacabra, those are cool. That's the modern key date, is the 2009. And I've been the last couple boxes, I haven't found any. I used to, when we first moved to Oklahoma, I was finding 2009s like almost every box. It was kind of crazy. All right, next item up. Roll number 7. We have an interesting looking ender here, but it is... What's up, Moose Socks? It's only a 79. Bummer deal. All right. What else is going on? The drive wasn't too bad. It's a 2-hour and 15-minute drive to Enid. A lot of flat farmland, so, you know, your brain starts kind of drifting, and I'm telling you, the drive home today was a little rough. It was tiring. Guys, I am really shocked. In this next 10 rolls here so far, we have not found a single item to even put to the side. No 40s, no 50s. You know, normally I find something in the 50s or 40s, especially when you have an ender. But enders don't always indicate that you're going to have a full box of cool stuff. Normally, it just kind of makes you think you're going to, but it's not always a guarantee. All right, next item. Next roll. But we're getting through this pretty quick. After this, I'm going to take the family out to dinner. It was, I haven't seen them since Friday. I just got home, and here I am going live. My little one was like, "What are you doing, Dad?" And I said, "It's a show night. I promised everybody that I would hang out and do a hunt with them." So I appreciate everybody that's here hanging out. And Thursday, this Thursday is going to be our high roller auction. There's still going to be some entry level stuff. Hey, we got a 1959 in nice condition, and it is a Denver. Right there. So we finally got another 59. A little bit better shape than the one we found earlier. But honestly, I want good stuff in here for you guys. I want to find stuff so that I can keep adding. Drifting along with the tumbleweeds. Yeah. Right after I wash my hands. No, I'm going to go to dinner like this and eat with my fingers. And nickels, they're finger licking good. Yeah, I wonder, where did that artwork go? All right. Next roll. Looks like we got something that might be promising right there. A couple in. Let's go through them one by one and keep the fingers crossed. Party Pickle. Can we get a Suzuki? That got me. Good for the immune system if you don't survive. If you survive, yeah. That live Suzuki got me good. Holy cow. All right, 1964. Guys, I thought we were going to pull another war nickel there for a second because we had a nice dark edge. Normally that's indicative of finding something good. All right. Sounds flooded, yeah. My other one I like doing, I always thought that was one of the funniest jokes. And the guy goes, you know, he does the Harley Davidson. He's like, Davidson, you know, like, it's pretty funny how those all sound like what they want. Sounds like water in the gas. Anyone interested in helping out Thunder for the fundraising Humane Society? There's the link for teacher. Guys, if you haven't gotten over there to help make Thunder America's favorite dog, give Thunder some love. He is one of the sweetest companion dogs I've ever known. Just a really sweet dog. And he just loves to be petted. You know, kind of like Peppa. All dogs just want love. And I think Thunder deserves to get some recognition, you know? Check the plug. Guys, everybody say hello to Party Pickle. Oh, let's see here. We have... What date is that? Oh, 1970. Golly. My eyes are playing tricks on me, man. I saw a picture of me from just 6.5 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. And I had no gray in my goatee whatsoever. But, you know, a couple months after the picture that I'm talking about, I ended up with Guillain-Barré syndrome and in the hospital. And, you know, GBS does its toll on you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we're going to add? We're going to add a hobo nickel. These are pretty cool. This will work about $25-30 easily. That's going in the box because all we found was the 1959, and we will put the 59 with the other 59. All right, next row of 10. We're on to roll number 21. Yeah, Mud SWAT. I didn't have kids back then. Well, I had one kid, but you know, they were already grown. But I didn't have young ones either. I had, when the picture I'm talking about, my wife is in the picture pregnant, and we were about to have Nugget. Nugget was going to be born in about another month or two. And then about 2 months or so into Nugget being in our world is when I contracted Guillain-Barré syndrome. Actually, no, hold on. I'm sorry, 4.5, 5 months. Sean Bowden, are you going to be making an album based on your finds? You know what, Sean? No, I haven't figured about doing an album, Phil. I kind of leave that to like Rob and the couple other guys that are doing it. I might be able to do like if you guys want to in the future, I'll find a Dansco album and we can, you know, put something together like a modern nickel thing and hopefully all BU ones and, you know, we can give something away that way. But I try to be as original as I can and not trying to take, you know, other people's ideas and which is hard to do because we're in a very narrowly focused hobby. You know, coin collecting, there's only so many topics you can talk about. Same thing with currency and stacking. You know, there's a lot of things where I'll put out a video and I see somebody else copy it like 2 or 3 days later. And it's, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we're all trying to make our way, and sometimes topics, you know, somebody might see a topic and actually forget that they saw it, and then they make a video and, you know, they don't remember that it had just been out. And I don't really blame anybody for doing that stuff. I mean, I'm sure I've done it myself where I saw something and like a week later or so, I might have had a video that was kind of close. Take my 8 ideas, just tell them where you got it. Exactly, Mud SWAT. Create a Raven found slab. What do you mean, Link? Like a my own slab coins and put a... That'd be kind of cool. Like if you find good stuff and you put it in slabs. Has anyone seen a holder for Libertats that... You know what? I've been trying to find that and I have not done that yet. Looking forward to meeting you in person at the Tulsa show in June. Nice, Party Pickle, with a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Yeah, matter of fact, I hung out with Mike from Mid-America Coins. He was really nice and bought me and some other the dealers, bought us dinner. And so he's going to be at the Norman show in May. And then I will be at his show in Tulsa for the YouTube meet and greet in June. There's going to be... So in May at my show, I already have Rob, Silver Seeker, and Mid-America Coins are reserved with me at the Norman show. And then in June, there's a lot of people from YouTube going to the Tulsa show. So it's going to be pretty epic. Guys, if we get anywhere near 125 likes, let me know so that I can add something to the into stream to make it extreme. Not that it's already extreme. We've got some cool stuff in there. There's a hobo nickel. Hey, we got a 1953. Plan a karaoke night. Uh-oh. Might have to do that. All right. 53 Denver. So we got a find in the box finally. The third row, but that's not anything that adds anything. So if we don't find any silver or buffalo or anything, we'll still add something at the end. 114 likes. What's up, Kilroy was here. Good to see you, bro. You guys are awesome. Here's the thing. To be doing a live nickel hunt and just talking about things off the hip, you know, it's epic to get this kind of love. Having 80 plus of you hanging out. Getting 100 and something likes already on the night when we've only been on for a little less than an hour. And I'm having a good time. This is fun. A nice little break from things. For those of you, like I said earlier, I announced we're going to have the high roller auction here. I think this Thursday. If at latest, it'll be maybe Sunday. I just got to see what I can do. Guys, we got one from the 40s. 1949. And it's a Motown Philly. All right, so we got a 49 there. We got our second find. And but we don't find any silver or anything cool. We will add to the Extreme into Stream giveaway. All right. What's up, Ernest Edwards? How you doing, my friend? What's up, Angie Crowell? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Darn it, I dropped again. I'm like fumble fingers. Trying to think, what else did I buy at the show? Talked about the currency. I talked about... Oh, I got some really nice war nickel sets. I got a really nice large cent. But I think that's about it. I spent, like I said, I got some artwork that I spent a lot of money on that I thought was really, really cool. And if I had clean hands, I'd bust it out and show you. But I think I'm just going to make a video on it and share it with you guys. Because the person that made these, man, they're so cool. I have a friend of mine that works at Atmex that came to the show and hung out. And he and I were walking down the aisle looking at coins. And this lady had this artwork sitting in front of her. And he bought this beautiful Morgan silver dollar, really large one. I got a little mini one, but he got the really big one. And to be honest, I was kind of jealous. I liked it. If he hadn't bought it, I would have bought it. But I got a nice walking Liberty $50, the eagle from that, as a painting. And I got the little Morgan. I got the 2 cent. I've got a shield nickel that's really cool. You know, they're literally paintings, and this person, the artist, just does amazing work. What's up, Colorado Mountain Mama? What's the going rate for junk silver at the show? Mustang Dave, the lowest price was 17.5, and the person with the highest was like 21. Modifying my Ford Focus into a pickup, should I call the result a Ford pickup? OU, a Ford Focus. Hey, you almost got me to cuss. Family show. Come on now. All right, but that's funny. So yeah, the best deal I saw, like I said, was 17.5, and the highest was like 21. But here's the thing: there was a guy selling BU stuff at 18.5, which isn't too bad. You know, to get BU at 18.5, when normally, you know, that junk silver rate is for just really circulated stuff, you know. I thought that was kind of neat. I didn't really buy any junk silver myself. I do buy junk silver from time to time, but I have a dealer, you know, my boss who's a dealer, and if I need junk silver, he normally makes it reasonable enough where he's still making money, but I'm able to give you guys some of that as giveaway stuff, you know. So I don't try to buy very much junk silver outside of my resources here in Oklahoma, unless it's just an epic deal. What else was it? I did miss out on a 10-ounce kookaburra. The guy said he wanted, you know, a price for it, and I said, well, you know, I came back $20 under what he said, just because you don't always jump on the first number. And he walked away so quickly that I didn't even get a chance to go, you know, to say anything, and I wasn't going to chase him down. You know, sometimes you make a shot, and it's unfortunate that I wasn't able to get it, because I really like the 10-ounce kookaburras. I should have just said, okay, yeah, I'll take his price. But, you know, if you let people dictate to you at a coin show what their price is going to be right off the back, and they have no room to negotiate, that made no sense to me. You know, he could have came back a little bit higher than what I offered, or even just said, hey, I want what I asked for. But he just literally got this weird look and turned around and just walked away real quick. And I offered him a reasonable offer, guys. I'm telling you, I wasn't out of line. His initial price to me, I think, was a bit high. You know, he wanted $370. I told him $350. Because the kookaburra 10-ouncers, they do go for a pretty good extra premium. You know, normally they're about $400. But, you know, he said $370, I said $350, and he didn't come back with $360 or anything like that. But here's the interesting thing. I didn't see anybody buy it from him at the show either. You know. A little thin-skinned, yep, silver chupacabra. That's the unfortunate thing about, you know, doing some of this, is you're dealing with a lot of different personalities at coin shows, and you can do just something that you think is simple and not realize and end up offending somebody, you know, which I guess I kind of offended him. I didn't just jump all over it, you know. All right. So we're on to roll number 30. And unless we find something in here, we're still going to add something to the end of stream to make it more extreme. But we just only have the 2 finds in this next set of 10. You know, which is kind of funny because I'm telling you guys, when I saw that ender, I was like, oh, goo, we're going to have a killer box with a lot of, you know, war nickels. But I will say this, the war nickels have been pretty regular here lately. That was just an 85. Sometimes the 80 nickels in the 80s look like older nickels. Even though you do a lot of nickel searches and you'll find that over time you start really knowing what the old ones are versus the newer ones. All right, we didn't find anything, so we're going to add a Canadian silver dollar to the mix. This is the Jubilee coin, and it's from 1977, ladies and gentlemen. So that's a pretty cool little thing. It comes in its little clamshell holder here. We'll put that in the box. So for just having, nobody can compete against goofy face looks. Yeah. All right, so we'll put the 40 right here, and the 53 goes right here. All right. So that's all of our finds so far. Now we're on to number 31. What's up, Howlin' Hall? How you doing? Good to see Brenda Shank in the nest. The Shank clan representing. All right, guys. And I'm surprised. I would have thought maybe we'd possibly find a 2009, which would let us add something to the end of stream. But no matter what, we add something for every 10 rolls. And, you know, but if we get a good find, then that takes care of the addition, because I don't want it to be something where I offer an end of stream giveaway yet, you know, only say that we add if we find things. I think that's kind of unfair. You guys are giving up your time to hang out with me, and anytime we do this, I try to make sure I got something to give back to you guys, you know. And there's a lot of kids at this show, this show, which was nice. I gave away some coins here and there to the kids. One kid I gave a really nice seated Liberty dime, and another person I gave a PCGS slabbed modern proof nickel. And I gave some Indian head cents to another kid. So, you know, it's kind of cool. I like doing that for the youngins, to give them a little more interest in what we got going on for, you know, being collectors and stuff. We really need the youth, you know. Oh, thank you, Angie Crowell. How long have you been a tuber? Ernest, since 2017 is when I started. The end of 2017. So really, like 2018, if you want to, you know, say where I was in full swing. But my account was created August 22nd of 2017. Guys, we got a 1947. You're more than fair, Raven. Very giving, humble, and honest. Thank you, Silver Throne Stacker. And that's a Philly, so we got to find, but no silver. No buffalo. We want some buffalo soldiers. All right. How much would one offer for a 42 Walking Liberty half, only seen in photo? Colorado Mountain Mama, hopefully it's a very good high def photo. But photographs are really hard to you know, determine sometimes, unless there's something like how PCGS does their photographs, which are, you know, in high def and you can really see the detail. You kind of have to go by the person's word. But, you know, I'm dropping stuff again. But you got to be really careful. How long have I been passionate for coins? Ernest Edwards, ever since I was a little kid. So for a really long time. Oh, we got a 1953 nickel. And it is a San Francisco. So we got San Francisco 1953. And we're getting through this next set. If we don't find anything killer, we'll still add to the end of stream to make it more extreme. There we go. Nice 2011 with some pretty toning on it. The camera's not really doing it justice. I don't keep every last toned coin, but I do like the nickels. I think they're cool. All right. Let's see. Check for a hinting on that 47. What isn't there like a die marker thing that says what a hinting is? I don't remember. Here, we'll put it under the scope, and any of you guys that know it really well. There was a kid at a coin shop last week looking at weeks, so I gave him a Benji on my way out. Shop dudes looked at me like I was nuts, so I told them someone his age might be one that buys. Yeah. Let's turn on the invisible scope. I know there's a certain way to figure out the hinting nickels. I don't know. On the R. The R of what? Of E pluribus unum? Yeah, I don't see anything going on this one. It does look like there's a tiny little crack. Ah, notch on the R pluribus. Let me see. No notch. And the weight. That makes sense. All right. Next roll coming up. Sometimes we'll have cracks as well. Ah, that's good to know. Thanks, Raven, Jim Shank. I think I'll offer $12 just to foster a good relationship. There you go. You know, you can't really go wrong at being fair on things you buy. Sometimes, you know, there's been times I've overpaid a little bit at a coin shop or whatever on something to start the business relationship going, you know, or just because I really wanted that one item. You know, it's not always about going by what's in the red, you know, gray sheet or red book or anything like that. I have a 2 cent that is a 90-degree rotation that I've had no less than 10 different dealers try to buy that coin off of me and quote the gray sheet to me. And I was like, yeah, you're talking about a straight coin. You're not talking about the 90-degree rotation that is on this coin, and acting as though that doesn't increase the price is just kind of ridiculous. So I've held on to that for a little bit. Die crack going down from R. Ah, I got you, Ernest. You know, it's interesting because some of these same guys, they'll come at you with the gray sheet, but then you'll go to buy something from them, and they want to make whatever they want to make on it, and they don't want to give up. So you got to be good at, you know, reading people, developing relationships, because, you know, I had a couple sales happen this show because different dealers know the stuff that you have, you know, and I had some Star Wars stuff that got sold because, you know, a couple dealers were asked if they had any Star Wars, and they said, oh, I don't, but I know Raven has a couple items. And, you know, there's times that when there's a bit of meat left on the bone and that happens, I'll go over there and, you know, give them some money if it's a high ticket item, or I'll buy them a soda or a bag of chips or something just to say thank you for helping me out. You know, most people prefer cash. Cash is king. You know, business is business, Mustang Dave. Yep. But it is interesting how, you know, you help people. When I go to shows, there's a dealer I almost buy exclusively from because he always gives me great deals. Yep, I've got a gentleman that comes into the show, really nice guy. He was there today hanging out, and we shoot the breeze, you know, normally for a good majority of his time. We got a 1941, guys. So that's our third find in this box, or in this row. We shoot the breeze, and I always give them a break off of what I have. And then a lot of times, once business is said and done, I'll grab something and throw them a little something extra. Not every single time, but a lot of times I have something extra that I'll toss them and just tell them, you know, hey, I appreciate that you're always seeking me out and, you know, helping me and buying something. It means a big deal to me, you know, that you guys support me. And this guy drove an hour plus because he had seen the post that I was at the coin show. He hadn't planned on going, but he saw it, so he came out, and, you know, that I think was pretty cool. Sometimes it's not about the deal, it's about future deals. Yep, Link, that's for sure. You can't. Here's the thing I tell people a lot when I'm doing stuff, especially at coin shows, and even here on YouTube, I'm not trying to squeeze every last cent out of everybody. You know, I'm not trying to make sure that I make every last dollar or, you know, squeeze people for extra. That's why for the longest time I was hesitant to do add-ons, but you guys voted to have that. And once the nest speaks up, guys, we're one like away from 125, my friends. You know, once you guys say you like something, you're okay with it, then I'm a little bit more easy going with that. But I don't like pushing things on to the crowd and, you know, like I said, trying to squeeze every last cent. I think that I've seen some stuff where, you know, I'll say it time and time again when we're doing auctions. We got 125, ladies and gentlemen. I will add something after I get through this roll here for you guys for doing that. I appreciate all the likes. You know, we're doing auction stuff, and I don't do what's called slow rolling. I've seen some auctions. I'm not going to call anybody out by name, but I've seen more than one auction where the person all of a sudden starts telling, you know, 15, 20-minute stories in between the lots that they're selling in the hopes to keep squeezing more and more and more money out of it. With me, if something isn't moving, you know, you just kind of have to understand that maybe the crowd isn't feeling that item, or, you know, you've sold too many of that item or something, what have you. All right, we're going to add another 40%er to the end of stream, a 1965. But, you know, I've always been a firm against, you know, slow rolling things. There's sometimes when I get a little bit distracted and I might talk a little bit more on a lot, but I don't do it in the purpose of trying to, you know, oh, if I talk for 5 more minutes, maybe I'll get $3 more or anything like that. I think that's kind of weird. You'd have to squeeze really hard to get any sense out of me. Johnny T, I don't know. I don't think you've ever bought anything. So yeah. Yep, that would be a heck of a deal, squeezing blood out of a turnip, right? I'm looking for the 7-coin set holder for Capital Plastic for Libertad's 5 ounce through the 1/20th ounce. Rick K, I tried to find that for you, and I have not found it, bro. I looked at the show. I've asked some dealers. I think when I go down to the next Texas show, there's a Hispanic gentleman that sells at the show. Hopefully he's there. Or it might be the next Grapevine show. But I did look, and nobody had that. You know, what's up, Ink Man? Johnny T, you're a nice guy. I'm not worried about it, dude. That's why. Here's the thing. What I want people to understand is I do the giveaways that I do literally because I've been in that spot myself. I have literally been in that spot. Another auction I follow, if the items go lower than he expected, he admits it, he must have paid just too much for the coin. That happens too, Sean Bowden, if you don't have enough experience. But I've been in the spot where I couldn't afford to buy coins. I couldn't afford to be a part of anybody's auctions or, stuff at the local coin shop, or even, to be able to buy anything to add to my collection when I was younger. And because of that, I like doing the giveaways the way I do. I like making it to where somebody can be able, they're hanging out, they're spending their time here, and if they win, I'm happy for them. I'm genuinely happy for everybody that wins something, I've had a couple times where I've had somebody email me and say, hey, I've been watching your show and I never win. And, I kind of have to tell them, well, when you have at times 150, 200 plus people in a room, you have a 1 in 200 chance of winning, but hey, it's something that's free, and I can't control that, All right. But never feel guilty for getting a win. I do think it was a good thing that we went to the once every 3 months so that we could share the love on winning the extreme boxes, because for a little while there's been people that were winning 2-3 times in a row, and that just wasn't really fair to the rest of the group. So I thought that was kind of cool when we talked about that as a group. We voted on it, and I think it's worked out. It's made some new stuff. Sharvon Hefner, I'm new to this, so much learning. Well, welcome to the nest, Sharvon. Thank you for hanging out. And there's a group of people here. If you got questions, if you ask me something, I miss it, somebody in the chat will definitely probably know the answer. We got a lot of really, really smart people hanging out. All right, guys. We got through that. And BH Ringer just subscribed. We're going to add a 1970 proof. Look at that gorgeous toning going on, and it's got some cameo action. That's actually a legitly nice 40% silver half dollar. We're on to the last row, my friends. Hambone says, this community is a good one. Heck yeah. 3 months was a great idea, says Alan Hall. Yep, it's a random picker. That's who picks it. That's for sure. He's like, last time I ran out of ink, I bought a new printer. It was cheaper. You know what? That is the crazy thing, and that's actually a true statement with some printers. Their refill cartridges are so pricey, especially now. Johnny T does color stuff, and he's really creative. Him and his wife do some really cool things when it comes to making personal cards. And here's the thing, Johnny T has done other stuff. He's sent treats for Peppa, which I think is extremely kind, very, kind-hearted and sweet to do. And but the main point I was trying to get out there for everybody is, when you're hanging out, don't ever feel bad if you win. That's what this is partly for. Now, if I was somebody that didn't give anything away, yeah, would I make more money? Yeah, but like I said, I'm not in this for the money like that. I do make some money, but I want to try to make sure that I give back as well. It's one thing to do all right in a community, but to just take and take and take and never give back to the people that give to you, I just think that is very narrow-sighted, and it's showing that you don't really have appreciation for people, What's a good bank to get a box of nickels from locally, Inkman? That is a what do they call that? Intellectual property. I would say if you're a part of any of the credit unions are good. So if you go one of the local credit unions, you can open up an account with them. They're usually good at letting you get stuff. If you go to a lot of banks, you have to have an account with them. But one of the smart things to do is you can always walk in with like if you want a box of nickels, walk in with your $100 bill and just say, hey, I need a box of nickels, and half the time, the teller won't even ask if you're part of their bank. They'll just give it to you because you already have your money out. You're ready to go. You're not really wasting their time, you know. But, you know, locally, when we live in the same town, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, go to my bank. And, you know, that's kind of a hard one. Uh-oh. I hear the little guy whining. Little man must be hungry. Matter of fact, I'm going to take the family out to eat some dinner after we're done here. And I think we're going to go get some Chinese food. I love food. Boy, he is really whining. He must want something to snack on. He's a good little kid, though. Start with a small with most banks. See if they'll do 100 and get to know the tellers. That's good. That's good. And that's the other thing. Developing relationships is a big deal with the banks, you know. Banks that I deal with and Miss Raven deals with, we will give them, you know, like a veggie tray or donuts or, you know, there's been times when we've actually given gift cards and stuff to the tellers to just say thank you for all you do, you know. I'll take some sesame chicken and white rice. Sean Bowden, that's awesome. And, you know, developing relationships is a very key part of life in general. But if you're going to do coin collecting and coin roll hunting and you want to do stuff with banks, be polite, be respectful. It's a shame that there are people out there that are super demanding to some of the tellers, and it makes it where we get pushed out, you know. Get little Raven, the crab rangoon. He loves crab rangoon. Those are good. I like them. One of my favorite things. I love the soups. I really love the hot and sour soup. They have a crab and asparagus soup at this one restaurant we go to that is absolutely epic. Raven, don't worry about washing hands and go out and get some wings. There we go. Make sure I double dip them in. Look how gross. This is one box, guys. Look how dark that finger is. I'd probably get a disease if I picked my nose. Too funny. Guys, this box, I am very shocked. We had the ender, you know? You think the ender would have been the indicative of like, hey, we're going to get at least a couple more nickels. But we just have the one so far. All right. Yeah, crab and asparagus soup is good. Deja Monet says, hashtag morals, hashtag integrity, hashtag kindness. We do have this thing in the nest I haven't talked about in a while called the HIT Squad. It's honesty, integrity, and transparency. If anybody's you know, hesitant to answer your questions or that are evasive or anything, those are the kind of people, and especially with coin dealers, that you avoid because you're dealing with money, you know. And money makes some people do really weird things, guys. Oh, yeah, I did add to the box. Okay. I thought I had forgotten. You know, your word is a big deal in the coin world. You know, because I have dealers that I'm friends with and do a lot of business with. And honestly, because of their trust in me, I've been able to have certain things in my auctions and stuff before that I used to not be able to afford, you know. Every job that gets your hands dirty is worthwhile. There you go. I think some of the bigger bank... Come on, Nichols, give us some good stuff. I know, Chris. We've got the one war nickel out of the box. One war nickel and a couple 40s and 50s. But this box is kind of a teaser, you know? But the kind of trust that some of the dealers that I've had, literally, you know, I've been able to show stuff that other people own, like 10-ounce gold bar. I have a video coming up that I'm going to do here in the near future on Indian silver piece metals. And I have an entire box of the silver ones and some bronze ones. These are from, you know, back when the United States would do a treaty, and they would, as part of celebrating the treaty, they would give the chief of the tribe a big silver medal with, you know, the president on it, and say some stuff about the commemorating what it was about. And so that's a video that I have coming out pretty soon. What's up, Sergeant T? I have to do some more research, but I literally have a box of those medals sitting right here. And if it wasn't for, you know, having somebody that trusted me the way that my coin dealer friends do, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of this, you know. J-Dog says, those buffaloes I mentioned must be roaming elsewhere. I know, we're down to the last 2 rolls. And you know what? I'm going to... Hey, Miss Raven.
Have you seen Papa?
No. Can you do me a favor?
Oh.
Can you, in that box right there, can you pull those envelopes out? Can you hand me one of the silver piece medals? Oh, she's right there. She's at my feet. So check this out, guys. I'm not going to take it out of the bag because my hands are filthy. But this right here, James Buchanan, President of the United States, 1857. And on the other side, there is the president with the chief. And they are all have this way that they're worn. And really, really cool. Teacher 1388, my next show is May 10th and 11th. Invisible River Ranch, this is out of my buddy's private collection. These aren't for sale, brother. These are really cool, and they're worth quite a bit of money. They're super high relief. And so I have an entire box of these at my house that I'm going to do a video on. And they are... they're really cool, really pricey. Matter of fact, I have this book right here, and you can see the different chiefs having them on their neck. This book is a $160 book that when it came out back in the day, it was $25. Now it's worth $160. So I'm gonna have a video. I'm gonna probably have that come out on Tuesday. I'm gonna talk about those medals and show you guys a whole plethora of different examples. And you know, Scott H said, "Very cool. I've not seen it before." Yeah, a lot of people don't even know they exist. Sean Bowden, I don't know all that's in the box, to be honest. He just brought out a big giant thing, and he showed me a couple. We have a 1958. He showed me a couple of them and just, you know, said, here's this box full of them. So he's gotten them over the years. You know, they've come in here and there because there's a lot of tribes in Oklahoma. So, you know, these are like family heirlooms that somebody finally gave up, and you don't see them for sale that often. You know, you might be able to find some for sale like on eBay or something, but you got to be very, very wary of the source, because there are ones of those that are counterfeited. We got another 1958, and it's a Denver. Guys, I think we got slim pickings as far as, are we going to get a war nickel out of the next 2 rolls, or a buffalo or something? It'd be nice, but chances are very slim. All right, we're down to the last roll. Oops. Buy it now, 1 nickel, please. Just joking. All right, we'll start it off at a nickel. Better off pursuing estate sales. Estate sales are cool. I found really... I've been very fortunate in Oklahoma. 2 different times while living here, I've come across epic, epic deals. And, you know, stuff that you don't see a lot. But if you go to the right neighborhoods, you're going to find more of this stuff. There's a lot of people that collect coins that you wouldn't think do it. Oh, we got a 41, guys. I thought that was going to be a war nickel because how dark it was, but it's a 41 Denver. So we're still going to add something to the end of stream for this. Little man, I know he's hungry. He's like, Dad, aren't we going to dinner? All right, let's see here. Come on, something good. Can we get something good in the last couple nickels? Ah, that's it. What's your personal best find while hunting rolls? There's a live stream way back where we did a box of $50 that had 3 Barber halves, had Walking Liberties, Franklins, 90% Kennedys, 40% Kennedys, and even a commemorative in it. We're going to add a ounce of Kappa and how about this? A 66 Kennedy half. Another 40%er. And I'm being lazy. I'm just going to throw it in an airtight here. All right, guys. So we had some finds. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things that we took out of the box. We got the 1 war nickel, which is still pretty cool to find. What's up, Bubba? What you doing, dude? You can't have that. That is not for you, Bubba. Give me that. No. My hands are dirty, boy. Here, give me this. This is not for you, honey. Sorry, dude. No, Stay. There's too much stuff in the way, Bubba. I know. Yes, I know you're frustrated. Hey. Stop it. What, dude? My hands are dirty. My hands are super dirty. Now you gotta go clean your hands, buddy. Look. Yeah, high five. I see ya. All right, high five. Oh, boy. The joys of being a dad, you know. Maybe next box will produce more finds. I hope so. All right, so we got the treasure box. We at least have, you know, this is still a nice end-of-stream giveaway for what we did here. We have the burnished 2021 West Point. We got a 1968 proof set. We got a Canadian silver dollar. We got a couple ounces of copper rounds. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 40% halves. A proof. What's up, Sam Wilson? 70 40%er. And a hobo nickel. The hobo nickel is probably worth about 30 bucks or so. Hey. Mama's calling you. Mama's calling you. Go see what Mama wants. What are you crying for, Bubba? What? I'll be done in just a minute. All right, guys. Let's put this all in here and do the giveaway. We had 143 likes on the night. That's actually really cool, guys. To have that many likes for just looking through a box of nickels is pretty epic. Let me turn on the Nightbot. Hey, don't mess with that, buddy. You know better. You know better. All right, I'm going to turn this on. We're going to put this on for mods and live chat and everything. I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be right back. RavenHawk Coins, good luck. All right, everybody. Let's see where we're at here. Again, thank you to everybody for being here tonight, hanging out. We got 148 likes. Pretty epic. All right, we're going to see who the winner is in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Fat Baxter, ladies and gentlemen. Fat Baxter with the win. Congratulations. All right, guys. So Fat wins. And that was pretty cool. Shut the front door. All right. Congratulations to Fat Baxter. We're going to turn off all the rest of this. Thank you, Kevin Katowski. Said he's cleared for the win. Thank you to Against Army of Shadows, American Patriot, Change of Hand Coin Rings, Daryl USA, Doug Wagner, Dragon Silver Keeper, Invisible River Ranch, J-Dog, Joe M, Kevin Katowski, Mud Swap, Mustang Dave, Peter Bowes, Rich Fontaine, Insane in the Membrane. I know CM Silver was here earlier too. Silver Chupacabra, Teacher 1388, and Zombie Fighter. Thank you, mods, for everything you do for the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. You guys are actually a big, integral part of what I'm doing, and I can't thank you enough. And you know what, guys? I see that we hit 150 plus likes, so you know what I'm going to do? I am going to honor that, and we'll give Fat Baxter one more item for his box. And that's going to be in 1976. Enjoy the dinner, kids and parents. Thank you, Deja Monet. So Fat Baxter, we're adding that for you because it did get over 150 likes. Lucky James Eller, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. All right, everybody. Thank you very, very much. You guys all rock. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another. And we'll see you real soon. RavenHawk Coins. Have a great day.